Hello, this is She Said. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Well, went to work today and we worked for a while, and then they said that we didn't have any more work to do. Well, it was me and the ladies that I work with, and then they had some guys from another department. So that was five of us over there. We had two skids of things to do to go through. We were doing rework. And we were thinking, oh, well, it's all us over here. We got plenty of work. We're going to be here all night. And then he came and he told us that there was no more work and that we could go home. He said that you could go over to his department and ask if any of their people wanted to go home, and you could just swap out with them. Y'all know that ain't me. That is not me. So anyway, trying to get a little air in here and keep my eyes on whatever. So anyway, they said, Arlene, do you want to, see if they got, no, I sure don't. So I decided to come on home. I'm gonna say this. The way people treat me determines my behavior. No, I don't get ugly with people and stuff like that. It's just, you're gonna want something from me one day. And if you are always mean to me, I'm not inclined to do you favors. If you lie to me, tell me to do something that I'm not supposed to be doing and I get in trouble, I'm not gonna be trying to do nothing for you. Sorry, she'll hate it for you. So anyway, life keeps moving. Life keeps rolling on. Now, I didn't know if I was gonna be staying at all when I walked up in there, and then they said you can go, and I'm like, okay, well then I'm gonna go. There are always things that I can do at home, and I know Dan H. That's my friend. He my friend. Love me some Dan H. Now, Dan H told me, bills don't pay themselves. No, they don't. But I'm going to say this. You better have you more than one stream of income. Better have your little side hustle. Have you a little babysitting job. Something. Back in the day, people used to, I'm being nosy. People used to go and clean their neighbors' yards. Cut grass, rake up grass, pick up trash, take people's trash out, go in somebody's house and wash their dishes, mop their floor, whatever. Do laundry. People used to do laundry for people and iron their clothes and bring them back to them in a basket and be all nice and fresh and wonderful, and they get paid for that. So I'm just saying, uh, you got to do what you got to do to take care of yourself, because no job is guaranteed. We could all get laid off tomorrow or fired tomorrow or whatever the case may be. That it can happen. It can happen to you. So we need to be prepared, not only with hunting and gathering. I'm gonna say that. Not only with hunting and gathering, we need to be prepared for financial issues, this, that, and the other. I'm just saying. And you know what? People don't want to hear what you got to say. They want to know what you're doing after they see that, you're not, I don't know, digging up roots out your yard and eating them. But you never know. It might come to that. It might come to that very thing, that we might have to pull up those dandelion flowers and eat every part, from the stem to the root, from the flower to the root. Because there is dandelion tea, and it's really good. The dandelion greens, those are good for you. I've never eaten them that I know of, But then again, as many places I've been in the world, I may have eaten some, just didn't know what I was eating. So, not fussing. I'm just talking. And I am thinking about things that I can do once I get in the house. Now I need to put some stuff in my compost, in my tumbling compost. If y'all saw that video, um, I would like to water my trees, but I don't know if I should because I don't know what the weather's gonna do. I really don't know. So there's uh there's a lot of things. For somebody to say I'm bored, that's strange to me. I don't even think I said that as a kid. I'm bored. There's always something you can do. You can read a book. You can clean out a closet. You could actually disassemble your bed and dust it off down to the rails. Cause sometimes them rails don't get dusted. Dust them bad boys and put that stuff back together. Like you air your mattress out and stuff. Spray it down with some Lysol or whatever you choose. You know, we got some of these essential oils that be killing microbes and stuff like that. And wash a sheet and just look, put your bed back together. Have a nice fresh place to sleep. There's a whole lot of things that can be done. Now I got too many things going on at one time, so I can't point fingers at people. I cannot. Because like I said, my house looks like it's been turned upside down. It looks better, but it's not gonna look better to somebody coming to visit me for the first time. Oh no, honey. Woo, no, no, we ain't coming to your house, and you ain't coming to ours. Your house look a mess. Look like it's been turned upside down. It actually does. And I am working on my organizational skills and putting things. And I always say I'm not gonna buy one more thing until I get this house put together the way I want it. And guess what? I'll go to the store. I say, I need that. I want that. I don't need that, but I want it. Should I get it now? Okay, walk around, do another, put it in the cart, walk around the store, and then I'll decide, should I put it back or should I keep it? And I gotta have a place to put it. Well, there's absolutely no more space for hand soap. There's no more space for dish soap. There's no more space for bar soap. There's no more space for laundry soap. So I'm just saying, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about myself. I ain't talking about you and you and you and you. I'm talking about me. These are the things that I have to think about when I go out to hunt and gather. So what am I gonna do when I get in the house? Hopefully I will do what I said I was gonna do. Well, I drank my little ice that turned into water, and that's the end of that. And we'll see how much daylight we have left. That's what we'll do. But first of all, I want to put my stuff in the compost so it can start making me some inexpensive soil. And I would like to take my trash out. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. That I'm thinking about. Yes, I do have trash to go out. But I'm sitting here in front of my house. I am not tired, but a little down in my back. My back is kind of hurting. Ooh, Lord, I look like. Y'all don't look. Don't look. But anyway, that's not gonna help the situation, is it? Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, I would like to thank you all again. I would like to thank the people that came over from Miss T with the T. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. You're so sweet. So hopefully you will like my content. And again, do feel free to, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. It's free, it don't cost nothing. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. It's free, it don't cost nothing. If I'm talking on a subject, or if there's something that you have a friend that you would like to share that with, please do share it out. And for those who haven't made up your mind whether or not you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. We don't charge nothing over here. Okay? So I would really appreciate you all's help. And on top of that, I would like to tell you all that I do pray for y'all. I do talk to God about y'all. And I want nothing but the best for you. And I don't want to see any harm, hurt, harm, or danger come to anybody, including myself. And I speak Psalms 91 over you. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. Okay? And I speak, okay, if y'all didn't know, I do have a little COVID brain going on still. And I have to find my words from time to time. Romans 10:9-10. My neck is hurting, y'all. Romans 10:9-10. Go look up Romans 10:9-10. Look it up for yourself. Don't let people just be speaking stuff over you and you don't know what it is. I'm not cursing anybody. God doesn't curse people. Okay? So look it up, and then you make your own decision. Whether you make a decision to follow Christ or not, he's still going to love you. But he's not obligated to do anything for you because you've chosen not to be his child. But for his children, he will step over other people to get to you. Ask me how I know. I know because he has. He's done it for me. Okay. Anyway, so I pray salvation over you. I pray that you decide that you want to live for God, that you want to do his will. You want to be his child. You want to give yourself over to him because times are coming. It's pretty rough right now, but a lot of people don't see it because they live a rough life. But at the same time, times are coming that are not going to be easy. It's gonna try you. I've got my faith in God, in Jesus, his son, in God the Father, in God the Holy Spirit. That's what my faith is. So if you don't have anybody that you can trust with your life like that, then I suggest you give him a try. Just try him. Try him for yourself. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what nobody else is saying. Try him for yourself. He'll prove himself to you over and over again. Even when we don't act like we got sense, he's still there for us. And he's beckoning you, come on back home, come on back home. I got you, come on home, come on. He'll do that for you. Because I've done that. I lost my mind for a minute and was like, what in the world am I doing? I'm going back home. I'm going back to my father. Yes, indeed. Because I had this time where I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And that was not good for me or anybody else around me. So I went back to my father and he welcomed me in. He took me in. He forgave me because I asked him to forgive me. I repented. That means I turned around, turned from the sin back to my father, and he welcomed me back home. I'm looking around, y'all. I'm looking around. So I'm saying that to y'all because I love you with the love of the Lord. And I'm continually saying, love people who are unlovable. Love, you know what? You don't have to be in their face to love them. You can love people at a distance. I love people from a distance all day long, all time. Hey, how you you doing? Hey, I'm good. How you doing? Love you. Bye. And I go on about my business. Because I'm not going to be fake and phony and tell somebody I love them and I don't. But see, there's this kind of love that only comes from God, that God only knows this love because he created us all. All of us are not his children, but he created us all. And he loves his creation. But he's not obligated to all of his creation. He's obligated to his children. Romans 10:9-10. If you want to know how to be his child, Romans 10:9-10. So you can be saved and you can live a God-filled life. Where what he thinks, what he says, what he wants is what matters to you. And when you carry out the plan that he has for your life and what he has you doing for other people, your life is going to be like, wow, I never thought life could be like this. Seriously. And for some reason, I'm just seeing foggy. Okay, I think I need to go in and get my eyes checked again for real. But anyway, I just wanted to say hey to y'all. I love you because I want you to know that you are loved and cared for. You are. He loves you. He cares for you. He does. So are you going to return that love or are you not? It's up to you. It's up to you. No matter what you choose, he's still going to love you. But as I said before, he's not obligated. He's not obligated to come rescue you. He come rescue you because he wants to. Because he sees what's coming down the road. He sees what the enemy has out for you, the snares and traps that he has for you. And he tries to warn you. He sends people to warn you. He sends people like me to say, baby, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. That's not going to end up well. He does. He uses people. God uses people. Yes, he does. So I'm going to cut it off here and I'm going to go on in the house and do some things. When I find my tripod, it's going to be on and popping. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. When I find my tripod, I will probably be able to give you more content from different angles and whatever the case may be. You know what? Yeah, it's time for me to go in the house because I think I'm seeing things. I hope I'm not getting ready to have another migraine. But yeah, you all be blessed, be safe, be at peace. Just walk in the love of God. Show love to people regardless. Show love to them. You know, do not do anything to your detriment. Don't you get out there trying to show love to somebody and get snatched up. Don't get out there and try to show love to somebody and get hit in the head. Baby, okay, we are Christians. We are children of the Most High God. But we have to, what does he say? Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. I believe that's what it says. If it's not, that's my misquote, not yours. But the Bible does talk about that. You get out there and you use your common sense, and if you don't have none, ask God for some. If you don't have wisdom, ask God for it. Wisdom is crying out in the street, talking about, come get some, come get me. I am wisdom. This is what you need. So I'm saying, do not do anything to your detriment. If God tells you to give your last $5 to somebody and you're hungry, if God tells you to do it, do it. Why? Because he's going to bless you with much, much more. He said, given it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. But if God is not telling you to do that, then don't do it. Don't do it to your hurt. You got two kids at home and you just got $5. You got maybe a pack of crackers, maybe a half-eaten pack of crackers because the kids they needed something to eat. You got $5 that might buy you a pack of bologna. You could at least cut up the meat and put it on the crackers and have some meat and crackers for dinner or something. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I do not want you to do things to your detriment. One man on here, he's always saying, work within your budget. Work within, and you know who you are too. you're liable to, you're liable to see this, but I'm quoting you. Work within your budget. If you got things that you desire to have, I'm not going to even use an example. There is a thing, whatever that thing is that you desire to have, and your budget is after all your bills are paid, you got gas in the car, there's food in the house, blah, 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 blah. After you got everything taken care of, you might have, say, $300 left. That's entertainment, that's treats, like let's take the kids out one night for ice cream or pizza or something like that, just treats and stuff like that. You might want to hold up on some treats sometime and buy you a container of ice cream, throw it up in the freezer, and then everybody gets a scoop or two of ice cream. That'll be the treat. That's cheaper than going out and buying individual cones and sprinkles and all that other kind of good stuff, even though that might be your favorite. Working within your budget means sometimes doing without certain things. Working within your budget might mean go to the $1.25 store and buy everybody a tube of deodorant and toothpaste and this, that, and the other, and some. Have y'all seen the price of toothpaste here lately? Have you seen it? I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with that stuff at the $1.25 store, but sometimes you do need to look at the dates on some things. But you need to do that in the grocery store also. So, again, why are these people fighting in the street? Okay, they're down in the other block. Y'all stay down there. I'm watching them. So what I'm saying is, I'm repeating him. Work within your budget. If you got something that, if you got $300 left over, and this thing is gonna cost you, say, $155, you might be able to do that with the tax and all that stuff, and then have a little bit left over to where you can do the ice cream, but it would be best if you didn't, if you went another route and got something that they might not, they might not want to be at home eating the ice cream. They might want to go out and get the sprinkles and all that kind of stuff. But it won't hurt them to sacrifice for the family. It won't hurt them because everybody's sacrificing. It's not like just one person has to stay at home and eat the ice cream at home. If everybody's doing it together, that's family time. And just call it that. Say, we're having family time, and on this family time, we're having ice cream. Well, what can we have with ice cream? Well, I got some chocolate syrup, and I got some graham crackers. Crumble those up on, crumble that up on there. We have to think outside the box sometimes. As things keep getting more and more expensive, as things keep, I don't know, as things just get a little bit harder and a little bit harder, you can keep your joy by thinking outside the box and asking Father God, okay, what can I do? What can we do? The kids are bored and I'm tired and I really don't want to go nowhere. We said we were going to take them trampolining and all that kind of stuff. So what they call that place here, I think it's called Sky Zone or something like that. Instead of going through all of that, Okay, I thought they was coming up the street. Um, Instead of doing that, you could find something else to do. You could, as a family in the daytime, you could probably walk around the block or go to the park. But keep your eyes open to have a talk with your children before you go. We're not doing this running off down the way just because you feel like running. If we can't run as a group, or if we cannot play in this little area where mom and daddy can watch you, then we don't need to be doing all that. And if you do that, you're going to cause us all not to go anymore. We have to protect our children. We have to protect our children from themselves. You know, God protects us from ourselves. I know He's protected me from myself because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. You can do what you want to do and wind up in a world of trouble, a world of hurt. But if you listen to Him, if you obey Him, you don't have to go through all that. You do not have to go through it all. But I think I have said enough for tonight. I love y'all. I really do. I really do. But you know what? God loves you more than I ever could. Because I ask Him to love people through me. Because sometimes I don't know how to love them. Sometimes I don't want to love them. But He will love them through me. And that's a wonderful feeling to know that you had enough sense to get out the way and let God do His thing in your life for somebody else. No, I don't take credit or glory for that. That's all that belongs to Him. All the glory and honor, I'm watching people. All the glory, honor, power, all of that belongs to Him. So I just want to say, y'all have a wonderful evening. Okay. And y'all be blessed. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Y'all go out there and do something great. And loving people with the love of God is great. Okay? Bye bye.